All right, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be reviewing the 2019 Mercedes C300. Our edition today is the 4MATIC, so it comes with all-wheel drive. This car is a very small vehicle. I'll give you guys an in-depth review. We'll take a look at the inside. We'll take it for a drive and let you guys know how it drives and feel. Small specifications about the car and the flaws that this car might come with. I'll also let you guys know about that. So without much ado, let's get right into it. Noticing from the side of this car, you know that it's not a very big sedan. It's not like the S-Class or maybe the 7 Series. It's a very small, compact sedan. The car comes with 19 inches of rims. Very nice chrome rims that look really good. The front brakes, huge calipers, not as small like the ones in the rear. And again, this car is a 4MATIC. It comes with all-wheel drive. The door trim is very small. Get your LED turn signal lights on your side mirrors on both sides. Get a glass top, completely glass, no frame. Really good. I love the color. This color is kind of nice. It's really shiny in the night and in the afternoon when the sun just reflects off of it. It looks really good. Your door sensor open and close. So when you have the key with you, you approach the car, the door is gonna open. And once you're done, just touching this right here, you close the door. Not a lot going on the exterior. Get very good headlights and tail lamps as well. So let's get into the car. I'll let you guys know what the car looks like inside. Well, stepping into the back seat first of this car. I like the mixture of the black and beige interior. I'm always a fan of that. This is almost at the white end, not fully beige. It's good and it exposes stains a lot, you know. So if you're carrying children in the back seat, be sure to get a lot of stains like the way this one is already. And there's not a lot of room, you know. A third person can't really sit here comfortably, mainly because they're gonna need to open their legs to fit in both sides of these other two seats, and so it's not very comfortable. Doesn't look very premium in my personal opinion. Again, this is my personal take on this car. Got a lot of plastic behind here. Leather just starts around here, and a lot of plastic down here, and a good wood trim right here, which is good. Power adjustable rear windows, and then there's no controls for AC in the rear seat, which is a bit of a downside. You get your 12-volt outlet right there. I also like this nice little deployment for your cup holders. Once you're done with that, you know, you can always close it and it just stays hidden. Pretty nice to it. And then yeah, you get a little storage unit as well. Also here you can put your wallet, a few other accessories. Once you're done, you can always raise it, expose it to 3 people to sit. Not on the comfortable end, but nice. Headrest too is also pretty tiny, you know. It's very, I mean, a human being's head is about this big. So for you to put a headrest this tiny, I don't know, not very impressed. So getting into the front seat of this vehicle, you're gonna notice that I think it's really clean. It's nice. It's a lot of simplicity to it, you know. And call me old school, but I'm a very huge fan of traditional buttons, you know. I don't like a lot of touch screens. So given that it's an old model, they kind of allow the flexibility to have both. You can control the system on this outdated version right here, or you can easily control it with this little knob right here. You can navigate, you can next your track, you can pause, you can play. I mean, you can pretty much do everything just right here. And your volume control is really nice and classy, you know. Something like smaller this right here. Other than that, there's not much into it. The chairs are pretty good as well. Like I said initially, I feel like they should have given people a little bit more room because I don't like this little thing that holds people at the edges right here on the Mercedes, even though it's easily adjustable, but I'm a very huge fan of that. No extendable leg rest for people who are taller, and good wood trim at the center right here. And then you get the AC vents are really good. It blows a lot of air out of these tiny little things, and it's really good. I don't like the fact that it's too much plastic, just a lot of plastic that squeaks on top of here. Again, I know this is not like the premium feeling of the Mercedes, but it would have been good to get a little bit of leather on there as well. Steering is leather wrap, which is very good. The gauge is analog, no this little display in the middle that can show you a few things, but other than that, not much. And the sound system on this vehicle is the Burmester, which is Mercedes standard sound system. It's really good. I think it sounds really nice. Just to give you a taste, like let's listen to this right here. Yeah, you can. I mean, I think it's good. You know, it's plenty loud. You know, you won't have no problem with that. It looks really nice and classy. And I have a little bit of a problem with the interior. It didn't age very well. I think I said initially from the rear seat, I noticed there's a lot of wear and tear. This is a really cheap material right here from Mercedes. I hope they change that. You also get auto start and stop when you get to red light or stop sign. The car will save you guys on that. Not a fan of that feature either. The panoramic sunroof is also really good. It comes standard on this vehicle. I mean, it doesn't come standard. It comes on with the 4MATIC, but if you get the other editions, it doesn't have this, and it doesn't have a closure to that, which is also not very good because it would have been good to be able to close it if you don't want excess light coming into the car while you're driving. So that's pretty much about it. The controls for your chairs are right here. I mean, if you have a Mercedes, you know about all of this. You get the memory seats, 1 to 3 persons as well. You get your shift paddles for manual mode. That's about it. Let's get on the road. All right, so driving this vehicle, I'm gonna be honest, this car drives phenomenal. You know, it is really solidly built. You know, the turns are very solid. You know, I think that's really where this car shines very well. The best or nothing. That's what Mercedes is known for. And this is not even a performance like high performance vehicles of that Mercedes offer, but you can still tell that okay, it has some push to it. And powering all 4 tires, you don't get a split second of waste. You know, the moment you smash the accelerator, you're kicking off and you're going. Yeah, and the braking as well is very good. You know, you service your brake on time. Obviously, you don't want to mess with that. It holds up very well. And the one downside to the driving is the potholes. Being a car that sits really low, you kind of feel the speed bumps a little bit. You know, when you go through speed bumps and potholes, you can feel the vehicle tremble a bit. I think that's thanks to the small size. So I can't really complain about that much. But other than that, yeah, it drives very smooth, and it tops up at over 160 miles. That's the top speed. This car offers about 240 horsepower to 300 plus on performance versions. So it's really good. When you really hit highway speeds, you'll like it. And the car also comes with adaptive headlights. So when it gets late at night and it gets really dark, not just with the light come on, but if it needs to go on high beam, the car will sense that and as well do it on its own. So that's really good about the vehicle. And I just like the way you have the paddle shifters right here. I'm a manual guy, I like to change my gears when I'm driving really fast, if I'm going really quick, I'll switch it up right here. This car is, I would say, if I were to get this, I would rather go with the E-Class. The E-Class has a little bit more power. It has a little bit more room in it. It's much bigger. It has more volume and horsepower too is also there. So I would enjoy that more. Not like people mentioning drive this, but personally I feel like this car would really suit ladies, especially with the nice, small, it looks really beautiful. It doesn't look very aggressive. It doesn't really look very aggressive. Other than that, there's no other issues with the vehicle. Once again, this has been my take on this vehicle. This is the Mercedes 2019 Mercedes C300 4MATIC edition. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Ciao.